What's up, financial hawks? So in today's video, we're going to be going over the CNN video talking about the struggling millennial homeowner. And basically, I didn't need my degree. Let me go ahead and show you guys this right there. And yeah, a lot of people are struggling right now. It is crazy, with inflation, again, how high that is, how everybody's money not going up compared to this yearly, etc., etc. I'm definitely intrigued to hear his thoughts on, like his current job, because it looks like he's working from home from that little thumbnail right there, but maybe he kind of just showing us his current money. But I think it's kind of good to kind of go over these videos, because you may probably, see tons of videos of people like living their best life and seem like nothing's affecting them at all. But a lot of people are actually getting put in the mud right now, and it's not getting better, it's getting worse. So let's go ahead and start this video. I'll kind of share my thoughts on this and maybe ways he can improve his current situation. But yeah, let's go ahead and start this. I haven't seen it yet, but I thought it was very intriguing. So let's go.
Okay.
What?
Actually, till February 4th.
That's even worse.
I know.
When we report on how great the economy is doing, what do you feel that?
I don't feel it. I don't doubt that it's gotten better, but nothing necessarily feels like it really got easier on us. I don't feel like I'm getting a break anywhere.
The American economy looks strong. A robust job market, stocks near record highs, inflation cooling. But many people are not feeling the positive vibes.
I see $400 going towards my student loans, and I see $545 going for HOA, and I see groceries averaging about $150 a week. Sure, maybe for my wife's retirement portfolio, it might be looking great, but we need to get there first, right? On Saturday, we heard how MetLife Stadium is preparing for the World Cup final.
Danny Navarro did not.
And I just wanted to do a quick interjection, kind of going over the intro part. Yeah, even though the economy, like that's why they say, how they say men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. Numbers do lie too. It's the math behind numbers is where you actually get the facts. Yeah, everything might be looking good because maybe the top earners are gaining massive amounts of income, but everybody else isn't. If you take out those people and then just have everybody else, I guarantee you those numbers will look totally different, and you will see that we're actually falling. Yeah, the top people may be, getting a plethora more money, plethora more opportunity, but for everybody else, they're not getting that.
Plan to be a TikTok creator.
If FIFA decided to sell tickets for the 2020,
that was not his goal when he graduated with a history degree on a scholarship from the University of Virginia and started working at a nonprofit.
I was at the $60,000 mark of my salary, and the only way that I was going to crack 80, 90 potentially was to get a grad school degree.
So Danny went back to school for a master's degree in public administration. This time, he had to take out student loans.
I had to take out $70,000 in loans, which is more than what I was making. And then right off the bat, having to pay that debt down. And so it's almost like we're basically thrown into the hole. And right away, we have to start climbing out of it.
Let's see here.
That was 8 years ago. And the promise that his college degrees would lead to a steady paycheck has not paid off. So you're first generation. And what was the dream for you? What was the dream if you went to college?
We would escape poverty. And, for immigrants that are coming to this country, that's always the thing that they tell you.
Danny now juggles 3 jobs, soccer coach, tutor, and TikTok video creator.
I don't have a full-time salary job since November of 2022. And it's not without trying. I've actually applied to about 100 jobs.
100 jobs.
I would say about in the past year and change. And a couple of them have gone into the final round, but just unfortunately not been selected.
You want to look outside?
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a quick break on the second second segment. I do commend him for the grind, instead of him just applying to other jobs and just not doing anything else. He's actually out here doing stuff still, working 3 jobs. He got the social media, he has the tutoring, and I forgot the third one. Forgot the third one, but he's doing 3 different things. So I guess that's better than doing nothing. I do commend that. I don't commend people who are, just out here just complaining. If somebody online talking about how hard it was to apply to 5 jobs a day or something along those lines. And it's just like, so what are you doing with this whole day if you're not doing anything? You just have this whole day just to play games, just to chill, just to watch movies all day, monthly, yearly. Like, come on now. We need to kind of, we need to get better. Like, that's weak. That's a very weak mindset to me. So I'm glad that he's actually out here applying himself. And even though he applied to 800 plus jobs, he's still grinding on those 3 jobs. I hope that by the time now, hopefully he has, he is able to get that full-time job. But yeah, it sucks that he's in that position again, with all that student loan that he thought that job was going to allow him to get a better or higher paying job. And it looks like it really didn't unfold like that, unfortunately. Well, let's go ahead and see what this next segment is going to be about.
Come here, look outside. My life is very different than what I envisioned it would be.
Rachel Gambino and Garrett Mazzio followed the roadmap that previous generations said would spell success. Go to college, get married, work hard, buy a house, start a family.
This is the American dream, but it's at what cost? So we have all of those things and we appreciate every single one of those things, but we think about how we could lose those things very quickly. If one of us loses our job, we're in a not good place.
Between their college debt and monthly mortgage payment, they feel they've slipped into a lower economic class than the one they grew up in. Do you describe yourself as middle class?
I like to think we are.
I would say lower middle class.
Why?
Because when I think of middle class, I think about people who are able to just get up and go and do things within their means and like not extravagant things, but be able to get up and go to dinner whenever they want, or maybe take that trip, that long weekend trip. We don't have that luxury.
Rachel works at a nonprofit, Garrett as an insurance underwriter, but their paychecks barely keep pace with their $3,400 monthly mortgage payment. Rachel's 26-year-old sister, Kristen, moved in to help offset costs for all of them. So all of this is affecting your family planning.
Once we started getting daycare costs, it was like, we cannot afford to have another child until he's in a public school system. I'd love for him to have like a partner in crime, but we can't afford to give him that for at least 4 years.
And is that sad?
I'm sad. Like our family is dictated by our financials. And yeah, I just never thought it would be that way. Buddy.
So what would they do differently if they could do it all over again? Avoid student debt, even if that means rethinking college.
Go to college, get out of poverty, the money will come. It's not as that simple, right? Would I have been in a better economic position not taking in the graduate student loan debt? Yeah, probably.
I think this idea of going to college is something that I don't know if Miles will do. And we have decided we're not going to push him there either. I think a lot of millennials were forced into saying like, you need a 4-year degree in order to be successful. And it's like, I have a communications degree and I definitely did not need that to be successful. And so I think like it starts with when you turn 18, you're already put into a disadvantage. And I think we need to like change that mindset for the next generation.
Did I go to college to go do TikTok videos? No. But is that the one place right now where I can make, money potentially? So let me go make my TikTok videos while I'm at it and hopefully find a new way to live the American dream.
Cool. So we'll go ahead and end that right there. I'll kind of give my lasting thoughts on these on the last segment here. So yeah, she said that she felt like her family life is dictated by her finances. And yeah, that's definitely true for a lot of people, and probably why a lot of people aren't having families like that now, because you really can't afford it. And if you do have 1 or 2 kids or 3 kids, it can really set you back even more. And like she said, they feel like they're in that lower economic class than what they grew up in. So it's like having each child is like putting you down even more and more. Unfortunately, another thing they talked about, her and the other guy at the end, the college side of things, like him not actually needing that for the current careers that they're currently in. And she even said that she's not going to push her son, to college. And yeah, I can definitely see a lot of people being in that mindset as well. Not saying that college won't be important in 18, 20 years from now, because it actually could kind of grow. It could actually shift again and it really become viable. So I don't want to say necessarily it's going to be bad, but currently right now, it not necessarily become successful at all. And previous generations, yeah, but people pushing those previous generation ideals on this current economy is not working, obviously. And if those same people who are older trying to go to a new career, they're going to see this too. If they switch to a new career, not something that they already have years of experience in, but something completely new, they're going to see how crazy and wild it is and how low their income is going to end up being, because this is, again, crazy right now. Now, for her, I'm not exactly sure how many jobs they're currently doing, but they may have to do multiple jobs. I do like how they had the sister inside the house to help out with some of the financing on keeping the child. So that's good, and that's a positive, and that's a good way to save money because daycare and all that is very high as well. But yeah, for them, I would also think about trying to find ways that I can make other money outside of my 9 to 5. Maybe get on social media, or maybe find like another side hobby that can help out as well. Maybe upskilling yourself and maybe another path or another career path that can make money. That can also be something that I would definitely look into as well for them, and also for the first guy as well. But he's already doing 3 jobs, and like look like he's already on that grind. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on this current economy. Are you doing good? Are you doing bad? And which ways will you give to these 2 pairings of people? Do you think they should focus on new careers, or maybe you think they should maybe hunker down and try to find ways that they can save more money? Definitely try to hear your guys' thoughts on that. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.